How soon we got? Hey, what it be? What it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy. Welcome to another episode of Talking Manchester. Man, we haven't been here in a minute, haven't we? We didn't come in here last week, didn't we? Well, because there's no football for 2 weeks. There wasn't any football for 2 weeks for us because God bless her, God rest her soul. My mama got to meet her when she came down for the 1998 Commonwealth Games. The Queen passed away, so God bless her, God rest her soul. King Charles is the new King of England now. Congratulations to him. Now, because of that, we had games cancelled because the first game, okay, 1 week, I understand because Formula One and all other sports all continue to take place. But apparently, because we wouldn't have enough police that weekend at where Manchester was in order to police the game, so we had to call off our game and several other games. So now we got a fixture pile up. So we haven't had any football. We're watching other games. Quite cool to watch Manchester City games. I think they're playing absolutely lights out. Teams seem to be getting better and better. But the past 2 days, some news has come out. All the players are now on their international break. They're going to. Oh, sorry. You see, I always forget. Now there's something new on the show every week, and I'd like to introduce you to the boss. The boss is here. Boss, what's up, boss? Everyone say hello. So everyone, boss just wants to sit back because he said he's out of football already. He's retired, so he doesn't really care. Doesn't really want to give his 2 cents. Doesn't give a lot of interviews. But because Cousin Roy is talking Manchester here is special, he'll always turn up every time we have a show. So thank boss, appreciate it, bro. So just sit back and just chill out and play some video games. Now, what's happened the past 2 days, or maybe more importantly, do I sound okay? Let me know how I sound, guys. Or more importantly, today in the past 12 hours was goddamn internet is breaking because Mark Ogden from ESPN has put out another breaking story, another leak story from Old Trafford where Harry Maguire has apparently thrown everybody under the bus for his poor play. So the article just reads as him saying, hey, it was hard to communicate with De Gea. De Gea didn't want to play up front so much, which caused him to go down deep a lot, and that caused him to play poorly. Now, this is not this is not Harry Maguire saying it. It's a leak source by Mark Ogden or Brett Ogden or whatever. Sorry, correct me, from ESPN. So the entire social media just broke. I woke up this morning, went for work, came back. I said, okay, let's read and see what's up. That's what's up. So I can't do this alone. Can never do things alone. Like I said, I'm more Naruto than Sasuke. So you always bring your nakamas along, and there you go, bro.
Mark Ogden.
Mark Ogden.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right. So, Harry Maguire needs some nakamas, bro. Can you go and friend him?
No.
Can you go and
Hey,
follow him on his
the
social
thing
media,
is,
give him a like, tell him, bro,
okay,
give him a pat on his back?
to be honest,
What's going
I've
on?
been his nakama for quite a while. Even though his form wasn't great, I has been his nakama. Everyone was throwing shit at him, and I think you can see from the previous shows as well. I've been saying, okay, let's give him a chance. Let's give him some respect. But if if this report is actually true, and this is what he says as the captain, he ain't my nakama no more, man. Because the thing is, you do not throw people under the bus because of your own undoing. You play like shit. You can't blame everyone else because you play like shit. You play for the team. And when you play for the team, you either buck up or shut up. So that's what I always tell myself, even though for other things. If you play for the team, you buck up or you shut up. And it is not just the first time he threw people under the bus. I think he did it quite a while. I mean, he's always pointing fingers out, but there was never once he actually admit that he made mistake. So I don't know what's going on here. And if this story, because this is a source, okay, a source.
A source. So it's not exact. It didn't exactly come from Harry
It's
Maguire.
not from his
It's a
mouth.
source close to
Yeah,
Maguire that apparently
yeah.
told that Mark Ogden has quoted. Some
Mhm.
people say the family member. Go ahead.
So yeah, so the thing is, if this is really true, then this dude really lost my respect with him, man. I mean, I have to start switching allegiances to all those haters. Actually, to be honest, he does not suit to be the captain of Man United.
I
If this
mean,
is true, man.
okay, I mean, David De Gea played with Rio and
Mhm.
Vidic and all those guys. I don't remember any of them, ever. I don't remember any of them ever throwing this fellow complaining about the goalkeeper, and then
Mhm.
Harry Maguire comes along and says the fellow doesn't want to play up. I tell you, it's it's kind of torn the entire fan base apart again.
Mm-hmm.
It's brought back that negativity. And when I read that article, first I was thinking, "Ayo, British press when it twist again,"
Mm-hmm.
because that one paragraph of quote, every other bloody Manchester United social media podcast, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, all jumped on it and say Harry Maguire blame, Harry Maguire blame, Harry Maguire blame. But it's actually a source story.
Mm-hmm.
So I was finding it very difficult and I didn't know how to address it. But problem is you don't address it, you're missing out.
Yep.
You don't really have a huge crowd here. So I gotta keep it I gotta keep it a $1.25 lah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Extra that. So sadly we gotta talk about it. I read the article, I didn't think jack shit. I'm thinking, fuck man, it's the same shit we heard already before, like you
Yep.
said just now. We heard this thing from him before. So now it's coming out from a source. So I was saying for a family member probably thinks that it's
Slow
something
news
that
days, lah.
happens. Slow news day
day.
probably.
Yeah.
Then everyone's questioning his appointment to the England team. Well, we'll get to that. That's the next topic. So I just thinking this whole blaming saga and whatever was because De Gea can't play up front so high when you got a shit kicker like this fella who's got no
Mhm.
speed.
Mm-hmm.
That speed has been found out so much with Varane and Lisandro playing. You see, first two games started considered for 4 goals, 6 goals, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Lost. Did I have it here? Fuck, get out, lady. Find
6
it
goals,
somewhere here.
4
Six-
goals, 4 goals and 2 goals. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
4 goals. So anyway, considered 6 goals, 2-0, 4-0, whatever, and then 2 losses. And since he sat out, and since Varane and Martinez have played in 5 games, we've had 5 wins, 3 clean sheets. And check this out. I also didn't realize until I looked at it. The past 5 games, we've only conceded 2 goals.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. And
Like-
the 2 goals came from the top half team. Oh, okay, I won't say top half. One top team, and the other one was somewhere down there.
One was Liverpool. The other one was who?
Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, 2-1. Arsenal. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
ngam,
3-1.
ngam, ngam.
Mhm.
3-1. Sorry, Arsenal. Oh, man, Roy. Wake the fuck up, Roy.
2 weeks up, man. 2
3-1,
weeks
Roy.
out.
Wake the fuck up, Roy.
We went for
3-1.
international break our own.
Yeah, we went on our own break. Anyway, sorry we were away, man. It's just last week I had my homeboys surprise birthday party, so I had to be there.
Surprise.
I won't miss that. No way, I'm gonna miss that. So Maguire has blamed everybody apart from the milkman for his poor form, and I want to talk about it. I want to say this lah. It's sure Maguire pula. It's true. David De Gea right now, I'm watching him. My God, the boy is so rooted to the back. He just can't move off his off that goal line, man. It's terrible lah. If I'm a defender, I need a guy who's a bit quick on his feet, lah, especially in modern football.
Mhm.
But he's an incredible shot stopper. He himself played a bit poorly last time, which didn't instill confidence in this guy behind, who is a league title winner, isn't it? He won one, right?
One.
And even though it's like ages ago, no, like Gandalf years, it seemed like ages ago, but he did win a title one and a few other titles. So you can't
Yep.
say other defenders he played with was shit. So this is what Paul Scholes said. With the way his form has been, you look at them first 2 games, he was given a chance to play and they didn't win a game. They won the next 4 without him and seems to be a partnership between Varane and Martinez, which seems quite solid. The whole back 4 seems solid. He played last week again and looked out of sorts when he came on as a sub.
Mhm.
Looks like he is lacking confidence in a big way. He has a big fight to make his way back into the team. Lindelof will try to get in front of him as well. This is the guy. I mean, Scholes is saying this, man. I'm like, damn, son. Okay, pretty accurate on that thing. I think if Scholes is saying it, that it'll be hard for him to find his way back into the team. Well, Ten Hag already came and said he's the fucking captain, bro. What's going to happen now?
He's just a captain. Lah. Like you go to the restaurant.
that
Captain,
got deep meaning. You know what you just said there
Yeah.
just now. If you think,
you go to the restaurant, right? Captain, two coffee, please. Two. Oh,
Two.
and sugar, milk, fresh one. Fresh. Thanks, Captain. Thanks.
Babu, take some lessons. Take some lessons now.
Al Capitano.
Notes.
I want the cream spinach.
For me, so. Ask me for extra garlic.
Two. Extra garlic, huh?
Half
Just
rice.
Keep it warm, huh? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Man, where the fuck
Thanks,
the
Captain.
tea? Fuck, man. Captain Chibai. Captain is only captain because he's married to the boss's daughter. If not, he won't be captain. Here,
Boss's daughter.
This fellow is not, like, I was assuming he was like captain by position, because he's like his relatives, but actually useless, cannot do work one, Now I was gonna say like, hey, this ain't no Michelle Salgado, man. This is fucking stupid Harry Maguire. Babu, wait lah. So, but the thing is, I think what's been, like, how lah, brother? You didn't finish. Like, I'm gonna let you finish. Like, he's our captain, man.
Exactly. He's our
I'm
captain.
tired.
Where's
Hey,
my coffee? Hey, captain, useless like you. Stop sitting on the bench. Like.
ask him to smoke. Stop smoking. Okay. I'm on smoko. Leave
Mhm.
me alone. I'm on smoko. I'll show you the video clip. I just found it. Damn funny. Australian band singing about smoko. Damn stupid. Man, look, man. This we should have given that captainship away right from the start.
You know now
Right
who I
from the
think
beginning,
should
we
be the
should have done it.
captain? I think Bruno is actually quite a good captain.
Seems to be the go-to guy.
I think they shared it in the group yesterday also, right? They say what if he's winning, he's a very good captain. When he's losing,
Yeah,
he's the one that will be in the referee's face all the time, which is something
yeah.
that we want.
No, it's fair. I think he's right. I mean, we want him to be in the referee's face. Like,
Mm.
fuck it, man. Even when we're winning, I want him to be in their face more. Like what he's doing now. I like it. He seems to have his fire back, and except for the first two games, there was pretty heavy fault on him. Now it seems to steady up because
Because he
look,
wasn't
man,
the
like
captain.
ah, like this is the guy, Harry Maguire, who threw Oli, and then one of the things that the entire world jumped on had this Harry Maguire thing was they said this is the guy who threw Oli under the bus last season. I was like, what the fuck? I trying to
Really?
remember. Then I said, oh, okay, this is how they equated it, and they equated it like this. So during the City game when we lost 700 to 1. After that, during the press conference, he
702.
openly
Sorry.
700 to 2. Oh, we scored one
Yeah.
was one goal. Okay,
Yep. Yep.
so when he came and spoke after the press conference, and then he said, yeah, um, even before the match started, the team lacked belief. I was like, oh, okay, so that was kind of a stupid thing to say, but we already lost the game. For me, it's over, so I didn't really give a fuck what he had to say.
Mhm.
The entire universe smashed him and say, hey, how can you say that you threw your manager under the bus? Because when Oli came after that for the press conference, Oli was like almost tearing up. He said, "Well, Maguire came and said earlier that the team lacked belief before playing for against City," and he was like, "What?" He said that. He was because he Oli was shocked. Remember that, not?
Mhm. Agreed. This guy,
There it
I
is,
don't
right
know, man.
there.
This
Our
guy, I don't know.
answer.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." I forgot about that. It was too painful memories to remember. I forgot about that, and finally, when I saw when I saw that all, I was like, "Oh yeah." He did say that. I remember we did do a show about it as well, and like now it's all coming back again. So his bad attitude or poor attitude, lack of leadership, everything is shining through. Giorgio Chiellini came in today doing interview. He also said, "Man, I don't know why you all are blaming Harry Maguire. He's kind of a good player, but I don't know whether he's trolling or not." He said
Mhm.
Harry Maguire is a decent player. People are just blaming him, blah blah blah. I don't know whether Chiellini is trolling or not. Fact of the matter is, I feel I'm finding it difficult to put a finger on whether or not we are finding someone to be a scapegoat,
Mhm.
and this guy continues being it because guys like Mark Ogden keep writing fucking stories like this, man.
Hey,
I
but
don't
the
know.
thing is, Mark Ogden doesn't really go too far away from the facts. I don't know. So far, when I read some of his stories, he seems to be quite on point on quite a lot of his stories. So I don't know. It's like when you say Mark Ogden, I was like, oh shit, okay. It's not like
Mm.
not like some Paul Merson or something like that. It's Mark Ogden. So the thing is, there
Oh,
is
Stephen
some
Housen.
yeah. Done the head. Oh shit,
Dunderhead.
that's 2 weeks. We needed 2 weeks to recover from that.
Fantasyland.
So
Check
the
out that
thing
previous pod, guys. We're here.
so the thing is, it's Mark Ogden. So the thing is, I kind of it's kind of a reliable source of news. It's like if Fabrizio Romano actually tweeted that, I would say it's almost true already. But I think Romano is more towards transfer news, not so much on this how's it
Man United specific league
tabloid
news.
news, tabloid
Yeah.
news.
All right. So I want to put a thing on it because the next topic we need to talk about is
Mhm.
after all, despite all that, not playing and not being the team and all that, Gareth Southgate has picked him to be in the England squad. I'm
he
thinking that's
and
our thumbnail today.
he and Shaw.
He and Shaw. That thumbnail today is the one that's going on Sockman. I just put both our heads in there. I fucking loved it. Gareth Southgate is a savant, man. Boss,
I
what do you
mean,
think? He doesn't agree. He wants to stay out of the England and
yep.
Scotland national fight. Look, man, is he playing? Is this some MI6 behind the scenes kind of tricky shit theory, or like okay, we don't take the best players, we keep them. We take the shit ones and show them the shit ones, or the ones not playing well. I don't say shit. No,
Con
I
them
don't
a
say
little
too much.
bit. We con them a little bit.
Con them a bit. Is that what's happening?
Smoke screen, you know.
Is that what is happening here? I cannot believe. By the way, I'm Brazil. Again,
Mhm.
I'll keep saying
Again,
it all the time.
I mean, just to add to it, I remember last time, was it like two or three seasons ago when they asked Southgate, why do you pick the team? And he said one word. I think he said that I pick the players based on their form. That's why when he picked the team, the time we were wondering why is he picking all these kind of different players. Remember back then
Yeah,
he actually picked players from the top four, and when
they
he
did
picked
well.
Maguire and Shaw, then I start wondering, is it Southgate that's forcing the case or someone else that's forcing the case? What's going on? He's not on form. He's not on form for almost one season already, 1 year. Shaw, I would say, okay, maybe he can pick Shaw, but Shaw hasn't been on form as well for the last this season and the last season. He haven't shown himself ever since he scored that goal in the Euro finals. So the thing is, what's going on? Why are they being picked? Is it because just they are his comfort players, the players that he's more comfortable with, the players that he's more how you say familiar with, or is there no other choice there?
Why do you think he's picking them?
Like you say, he has something to do with the boss's daughter. Lah. Yeah, what happened in Greece stays in Greece, man. Hey, the captain.
Who's that? Who's the English FA boss? I don't know. Last time English FA boss I can hear on news all the time because we got World Cup bid. No, now I never hear. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's very puzzling to see why is he picked. He's not
I
on form,
think
but maybe because
okay, Rashford, let's put it quickly away because the injury happened, but fine, but he wasn't in there before. Okay,
mhm.
go ahead. Sancho, why? That's the thing.
Yeah, good question. I think maybe just just looking at it, maybe there are just some players that is slightly better than him at the moment. Maybe. I mean,
As
maybe
I'm maybe what?
maybe he did an average of the whole season. Then he come up with the average number, the statistics, and he say like, "Hey, this is the what's it called that? The mean. The mean." He did this chart. Then it's like, okay, overall, Sancho not so good. It's like left skewed or right skewed. Sorry, statistics a little bit. I just only done some statistics today. I'm also a bit lost. I just know the word mean because it's the mean machine. Anyway,
Yeah, mean machine. Mean
mean machine,
machine.
mean
Mean
machine.
machine.
Now give me your wallet.
You're
Gotcha.
funny. That was a real yes podcaster. But something. But if I put my finger on it,
Hmm.
I'll say it's a conspiracy. It's some MI6 James Bond shit going on because they haven't casted the new James Bond yet. So there's some James Bond shit.
Ah.
They say, you know what? Sancho is getting better now. He's getting on
Mhm,
form. FPL fellas are kind of looking at him because he dropped by 2 points. So they're trying to say, okay, the best players going to keep them out first. Because when it comes to December, they'll be ready. Then we can bring them. Right now, if they're playing well, they're going out. We don't want to disturb them because they are
mhm,
going to be the changing force when they come to Dubai. And there's Sancho and Rashford. Meanwhile, he's going to take the guys who are playing a bit trash Adams, play
mhm,
them now so the enemy sees them how they are playing and say, oh, these are the guys they're going with. Okay lah, we get ready for them. When it comes to World Cup, we pull the rug under them. We put Maguire in the third reserves, and they will go with some other defender. It's MI6. It's James Bond.
Or
I
maybe they're
say
just trying to bring them play international game because they're playing against Germany and Italy, right?
yeah, Germany,
Maybe
Italy.
Maguire might get injured. Then you can see Southgate look at Ten Hag and then go,
I mean, I'm thinking like if like like, if you see, even if like just now you're saying like it's maybe there are some players better than him
mhm,
in front of him. I'm saying like no, man. I mean like world's most expensive defender. He in his eyes he is the best in the world.
mhm.
So I think Southgate has bought into that theory. Maybe because Southgate is from Hull or maybe something. Maybe
Maybe,
Southgate
maybe.
was maybe. He said, "No, man, this whole guy he has to be in
I,
here,
I still
man."
think it's with the daughter, lah. The boss's daughter.
Man,
What happened
guys,
in Greece, man?
help me out, guys. Who's the FA boss? Find out. Don't tell me Salgado. I'll whack y'all. Straight up, be whacking y'all. You all tell me Salgado.
English.
Now, I need to ask, I'm gonna throw this on you. Let's askew down to somehow at the end here. I wanted to do, ladies and gentlemen, who are your standout players
Hoo, hoo,
so
hoo, hoo,
far?
hoo.
Pick
Eh,
one.
pick
I
one.
want you go first. So I don't want to
Eh,
influence your opinion. Who is
I,
your standout player thus far? The killer. This guy. Okay,
the
why?
butcher, man. The
Man, this guy
butcher.
is the shit, man. I love this
Dude,
guy. Turned out to be a great.
I just saw a compilation video of him, just these few games, as the Sandro Martinez defensive style. My God, this guy is everywhere. He is playing like what we wanted in a Man United defender. You know, he's hard hitting, he's very aggressive, he's very forward. They call it what, forward defending. So
Mm.
he's like he's always in everyone's face. He's not fearful. He's always there. And the way he tackles, he got that weird back tackle. You know, the one that he goes with his butt first, and he gets the ball, and somehow he gets the ball. And you know, everyone was writing him off the first two games. Oh, he's too short. You know, he's not the typical kind of defender. He can't make it in the English game. Dude, have you seen him in the last four games? That guy is like a giant in the team. He's everywhere. And the best part is this guy can dribble with the ball. And he got a
Mm.
killer left foot. The way he passes the ball, the way he gets in to people's faces, he's almost the complete defender that you want, barring the height. And this guy can jump as well. So I feel that he and Varane, when they pair up together, they complement each other very well. It's exactly like Ferdinand and Vidic. And this guy is like the Vidic.
Oh man, you went there, huh? Okay, go.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like that. Remember, every time when they play,
Woo, that's
you,
deep.
you
I
remember
love it.
when I said that when I see them play, I see this back four play with Malaysia, Martinez, Varane, and Dalo. I don't feel any anxiety there. Even David De Gea is doing his part. You realize he actually came off his line quite a few times, De Gea. I think that's what Ten Hag is training him to do now. Because I remember when we first bought De Gea, sorry, I ask you a little bit. When they first bought De Gea back in 2011, they bought him because he got good, what you call, ball control skills. That's one of the things that they actually picked him. Then suddenly somehow that thing disappeared. But coming back to Martinez, he is the type of player where you look at him, right, you want to play with him. You know what I mean? He's the type that, he's like Puyol. They call him the lion heart. This guy, because of his aggressiveness, because of his eagerness, and because of the way how he plays, it drives the team forward. You know, everyone wants to do it. And you see, when every time he makes a tackle, everyone come and high five him. You know, he's like the go-to guy now. Everyone go, hey, dude, hey, thanks, man. You know, you cover for me or things like that. So this defense looks like a very solid unit, not just as a player, but as a team. You know, as friends, you can see that they work together, they cover each other up, and I like to see that. You
Harry
see,
Maguire said the language was a problem also with De Gea. He said because now they can speak Spanish so easy. Back then
dude, have you
you can't
seen
speak Spanish.
have you seen the here speak English? The fella is not like, coming to the country for 1 2 years, and you go like,
That's why I was wondering whether that's why
go right, go right. No, the fella
I
can
have
speak.
the I
Have
have
a,
the
uh,
I have the
have
bro.
a,
What the fuck? Like
no.
that's why I'm wondering whether we should really go ape shit on this article or not because the way people went nuts with it. Oh god, go ahead.
I'm going nuts when I saw it. When you told me, I was like, what? Really? This guy actually said that? Not enough, The thing is, it's like you have not done enough damage, is it? As I say, if they say this is a source, apparently, but if this is not a source and it's really from him, this guy totally lost my respect already. I gave up. I gave up on him.
Oh, yeah. So okay. So your stand-up player is Lisandro Martinez, for
Mm,
those reasons. Now, my stand-up player is actually took a bit. Let me change the camera view.
mhm,
My stand-up player, I took some time to think about it, kind of, and also I wanted to look at it a bit more. a bit more holistically. I thought, okay, Martinez just worked with Ten Hag last season, so he knew what he was about and knew what he would come in with. Martinez loved his coach, so when he came and said, "Boss, I think I know where I can help you," the first thing he and his team would have seen was where this defense was fucking up. Being a defender himself and having played like how he's playing now with that kind of lion heart, I was thinking, okay, the fellow would have seen the videos, would have seen that. I was going to cut you in just now and ask you, but I said, "Never mind, let me see whether you'll bring this up or not." That his balance. Sorry, I lost the word. His balance. I was like, if I'm him, right, I'm flying from Ajax, Argentina on holiday, coming to Manchester United. That hours to fly there. Sitting down watching videos. I'm looking at the two midfield, Lindelof and Maguire. First thing I'm going to say, turn, and then the pace gone. Tara kosong. Handling the ball, passing zero, very bad. Header good, positioning all right, but ball sense very bad. Off the ball, very bad. When I come in, I see my boss struggling like that. The first thing I need to do is number one, stay on my fucking feet. I think two, the boss told him, "Fucker, this is Premier League, Lionheart. You can do crazy tackles over here. You can get it." So to make up for his lack of height, he's going into that crazy tackles, right? He's going all out. So he is the Vidic, the number one. The number two is Varane. Varane is my standout player. I know I built up Martinez quite a bit there because looking in it, totally right. I remember when Varane came and played with Harry Maguire. I watched the old one or two of the old episodes. So I was looking. I did fucking crazy homework on this shit. We said no, hey bro, when Varane is playing, this fellow is playing well, huh? And then suddenly we go and check on it. Everyone felt the same thing. Then I said, okay, we all are feeling the same. We're one heart with CousinRoysCorner, baby over here, baby, same thing. I said, okay, so why?
Oops. Oh no, can't hear you. The squeaky. Okay, okay. I thought the alien sound's going to come back.
Yeah, sorry, man. Hey, you don't need to like and subscribe.
Alien,
To get me,
stop,
I could buy some new equipment.
stop. Okay, alien, stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you get new stuff, man. You all need to like and subscribe, man. Share. So I felt when we also said in those previous pods that
Yep.
Varane came, Harry Maguire became a better player, and it seemed like the entire back four became well. That time we were starting with Bissaka and Shaw. Shaw getting heavily injured, getting hit a lot in the head, need some time out. But the second fellow was coming in is Teles, which everyone doesn't like that much. Right back was Dalot. No one had the guts to play him in. No one knew how to play him because the strategy and technique by Ragnick is bullshit. It was very kuno. It was very outdated. So the entire team seemed to play well when Rafael Varane was in there.
Yep.
So now I felt when you got a lion heart like Lisandro in there, which is like very close as the guy who has made the biggest difference in this team. I feel like since Varane came and then maybe he felt injured, then he came back. I feel actually I am picking him. No, I'm saying actually him like everyone's opinion. Sorry, for me, my center player is Rafael Varane. I went all subliminal and deep, and I went all Roy Keane on that, man. Do me a favor. I love when they.
Do me a
I love
favor.
when they. Do me a favor, will you?
That's his sketch line. That's his punchline.
You're talking about
Come
winning.
on,
You're
do
talking
me a
about
favor.
winning. You're talking about winning titles here. We're not talking about winning games, scoring goals, it's shaking hands and patting each other in the backside in the tunnel. We're talking about winning titles here. Do me a favor. I find it.
Spot on, man.
I love me some Roy Keane, man. So I'm like, so I went all deep on this. I tried to be a pundit, and when I became a pundit, I'm putting a Rafael Varane. Chad, let me know what you think, man, about this. Like, it's surprising that both of us did not choose Ericsson at all. Now, the reason I
That
don't
was
know, man.
it was close for me as well. Actually, okay, I give you my ratings based on the ranking. I think number one for me is Martinez. Number two is actually Varane. That's why when you say Varane, I was like, because the defense itself, it makes a lot of difference. I always say. Then the third one is actually Malacia.
Why?
If you look at it, right, on the on the left hand side, the first two games, we looked like we were all over the place. We weren't even there. Then during the Brentford game, in the second half when Malacia came in, I said we needed some bite on the left because they were killing us on the left, on our left, on their right. And when Malacia came in, that guy just went on and on at everyone's face. He shut Mo Salah down. He and Martinez shut
Correct,
Mo
that's
Salah
true.
down.
That's true.
So
You did.
Malacia, actually, if you look at it, I wouldn't say that Shaw is not good, but I just say that Malaysia had that slight aggressive edge or the tenacious edge over Shaw. But I would say if you want to put two of them together, I would say both of them are almost alike kind of player. But Malaysia at the moment now have that edge. Okay, right after Malaysia is Ericsson. I felt that Ericsson, he is doing what Paul Pogba is supposed to do, and he's doing what we hope Pogba became or will become, but he didn't. You know, he was all over the place. Ericsson was very disciplined. Of course, the first two game, he was. If not mistaken, I remember they were doing some tactical analysis and they said that he was not playing properly in the right position. He was playing a little bit more deeper and McTominay is a little bit more higher. Then when Ten Hag saw that situation, that what happened in the first two games, he switched. Now McTominay plays slightly deeper and Ericsson plays slightly higher. So McTominay will feed him and Ericsson will do whatever magic he wants to do. And that works. The last four games, that works. So I feel that Ericsson stabilizes our midfield because we couldn't get De Jong, and I felt that Ericsson is actually a very good stand-in. As much as everyone is worried about his health situation or his physicality, but he is like Carrick lah. He's a smart player. He intercepts the ball and not tackle when he need to. So for me, it's De Jong. Then after that is
Hey, wait,
Bruno.
no need to put so many. Three already, right? You had.
Yep.
It was
Martinez, Varane, and
Sandro,
Malaysia.
Varane and Malaysia.
The
So
three
those are the top
defenders.
three. Okay, I'm gonna go one. Excuse me. My top guy is Varane
Mhm.
because I miss Good D. So that's done and dusted. My number two is Sancho. Now this is why. Uh, we know. I mean, we want to win games. We've got to score goals. And now we're kind of playing a bit more as a unit. So I think when you play more as a unit, defense has to be key. I think that we are still lacking in that we are not playing very high as we want to. I think this De Gea still has the yips,
Mhm.
so still not very high. But because now with two steady hands up there in Varane and Lisandro, who's sometimes a bit clumsy here and there, lucky he got away with some fouls, but hey, boy got hard. First
Mhm.
season, hasn't been injured yet. It's helping. So when this is with this going on, I think Sancho has kind of turned the corner,
Mhm.
and I'm going to put him as the number two
Mhm.
because for some reason, right, finishing in front of goal is something that is very hard to do. We've seen like Andy Cole for England, open goal very hard to score, and for Man U, open goal very hard to score. Tight corners can score. Dwight York can do both.
Mhm.
Nistelrooy also kind of the same, shooting for long range, not really.
Mhm.
I feel it's kind of an art form. I've seen the goals again now,
Mhm.
and I see some fucking poise, man, in front of goal.
Ice cold,
Poise,
man.
ice
Ice
cold,
cold, man.
ice tea, ice tray, all the ice
That
cubes,
that goal against Liverpool, that's ice cold, man.
sweet. In that last one also,
Nice.
the
Yeah.
1-0, the way he got it, the way he saw the keeper
Yep.
come out, he took 1-2 step. I saw some gait, I saw some guile, I saw some smooth little
Agreed.
flow over there
Agreed.
that was kind of nice. So I would like to put Sancho as the number two. Number three here, we are disputable. We could go to war. I'm worried because I haven't tooled up yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still
Mhm.
using the old 1945 Russian Volkov or whatever you call it, Kaiser guns.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't got the new Magnum 45. I didn't get a Magnum 45, man. Then we
Mhm.
can go to war. I feel like standing on my convictions that even that I said in the past that Ericsson is not going to do jack shit or change jack shit for us.
Mhm.
I feel like a hypocrite if I go against it because I'm still not totally convinced. Although I feel like the way we pass the ball from there to there, from the
Mhm.
midfield to the striker, wow, damn nice, man. Passing very good. I'm a fan of Dalo. I feel Dalo running up the right side a lot. I miss that lah. I feel that's created so much over there. Last time we used to ask the wingers to do that. Nobody in the
Mhm.
middle to cross to. With this fella willing to run up and run back down, willing to put the hours in, he seems like he deserves a shout. But you are right also with Malaysia. He deserves the number three spot as well. So it's very difficult. I said I don't like to be on the fence here
Yep.
because we're not here to read the Sky News. We're here to tell our opinion. That's why I always got to keep reminding Junsen, give the opinion
Mhm.
because we're here to give opinion. So I'm going to put right now, give me some time. I'm preambling like a bitch because I cannot decide. Fuck. 1 and 2 hours steady. No lah, I think three has to be Lisandro lah. He's got to be in both of our lists. I think no matter what, whether you look at Ericsson or Anthony, can't really assess him yet. Let's give him 5 games first.
Mhm.
It has to be Lisandro lah. I think Lisandro has to be my top 3 so because it'll be stupid of me just for the sake of being different to leave him out. The
Mhm.
impact has been incredible. Fuck the language.
Yep.
It's been spot fucking on, and that has created, like you said, like you can watch the game peacefully. Okay, player of the season done. Yours? As usual, Scott McTominay. Okay, relax, relax. Change the mood up, bit. Hola, Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, that now.
It's like some Knight Rider shit going on,
So
man.
straight up, man. Now, John Mota has come out and said today about how long has the show been on? 35 minutes. So, 35 minutes ago, John Mota said that he welcomed the increased unity and focus and drive brought by Eric Ten Hag. He said that, whatever. He said that there's still a long way, that the first 4 months he's got interest unity, significant investments. And there was somewhere around here in this article where they said, like, continue to support him, get the right player that he wants. uh 5 arrival of first team regulars, but something along the lines where they're kind of done with the recruitment. They're not going to spend like crazy, and
Mhm.
then the next time the spending is going to happen, it's in next summer. So that means in January we're probably not looking at anybody. Do you think that's a problem? I think we should get anybody in January.
If we don't have the right players, I don't think so. We should waste money on buying. So if there's no right player, nah, no need. I think we are still okay at the moment.
It'd be interesting to see who's there. So now let's talk about this. Ronaldo. What the fuck's going on, man? Should I stay or should I go?
There's so many news coming out. I think this is the one that came out just recently. I think today. Okay, the title is Ronaldo offered Udinese transfer invitation amid push for Man United exit. So
Udinese, get the
yeah,
fuck out of here, lah, guys. Udinese, get the fuck out of here, lah,
this is from goal.com.
Something go look on. I don't know what the fuck they're
Yeah,
writing,
yeah,
man.
it was a very short article.
There's some
It was
clown
a
writers.
I think they got it from some Instagram tweet or something like that.
Okay, I don't believe that. I want to throw that in
Yeah,
the bin straight away.
yep, that's
The
right,
one I'm
man.
hearing right now from Fabulous Fab was that there's no talks of Ronaldo leaving in
Mhm.
January. Now, I'm thinking, okay, whatever lah, fuck you lah. Who if they couldn't afford $500,000 a week yesterday, they're not gonna afford $500,000 in January. That's what I'm thinking. Existential circumstances apart, whatever, right?
No one wants to pay that much for him for
No one wants to pay that much for
38
him.
year old by then.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? So is it good for us? Because my thing that I was more concerned was where the fuck is this interview tell all shit interview?
Mhm.
Fuck happened suddenly?
2 weeks
Huh?
time. I will let you all know in 2 weeks
It's been
time.
a
Now it's
month.
already like 1 month. Yeah,
Why
man.
is this
1 month.
fuck all like tell all interview that I'm waiting for that hasn't happened, that I can't scrutinize at all now? That's I'm very disappointed with that.
I think it was a deal gone wrong, man.
So stupid, man. So
So
Ronaldo's gonna
confident of the deal.
damn dumb, right? So
And then when
now
shit goes
Ronaldo is
on, yeah.
staying, and I'm thinking good or bad. I'm thinking, you know what? Eric Ten Hag seems to have a reign on this motherfucker. So whether he stays or goes, I don't care. But if he's not playing, I'd rather he go lah. I'd rather you save their money. What do you think?
Yes and no. Actually, okay. I would say more of a no because I think we still need his experience and then once he gets into his that goal scoring mood, he can be quite an asset for us as well. We got so many players that can create opportunities. Ronaldo's has to stand there and score the goals, man. And I really want him to stand there and score the goals. Like certain games, because we can't play the same style of football for every game. So there are certain games when you really need someone to just stand there and wait for the ball to come in and just whack the ball into the goal. I think that's the moment you need Ronaldo. Because at the moment, the one come closest is Rashford and maybe Sancho, and two of them are playing from out wide. So you need someone out there in the center, and we don't have that kind of player at that moment. Until we find someone that can play like that for him, for Ten Hag, then maybe we can let Ronaldo go. But at the moment now, no point letting him go when we don't have any other options out there, unless Greenwood comes back.
Shit, man. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Suddenly,
Yeah,
right?
wait, what I was gonna say is that, I said, who are you talking about? I thought he was going to say Anthony fucking Greenwood.
Oh yeah, now you're Anthony as well. I totally forgotten about them. Just see him play 2 games. Yeah, Anthony as well is not a bad option.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, two ways playing as a wing. Yeah, the strike force is a bit lacking. I got all those names being mentioned, but I don't want to talk about it. Like, I fuck it lah. I
Yeah.
so like who the fuck? I don't know who the fuck they are. Never seen them play. So Gakpo,
Mhm.
this fellow, all doing this one. Some news came out that Ralph Lani all should have got Vlahovic when he was available, but the club are the one who didn't want
But
to buy. So I
actually,
was quite
the
disappointed
thing
with
now is
that.
Juventus having some crisis. Maybe we can actually quickly go in and sweep him.
Take Pogba back. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, chat. Chat, don't kill me. I don't want him.
Sorry.
If he comes back, I'm gonna break the bank.
That's why
Shouting,
you do.
I go
What
rob
he
a
do?
bank, go there and shoot his ass.
What is his stupid dance there?
Yeah, the monkey dance, coconut dance, the donkey dance. Yeah, I mean, fuck man, that guy's a clown lah. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
give up
it was
lah.
a crisis, so yeah, so that shit was going on. Look, man, this his contract is ending this season, right?
Mm.
Yeah, okay. So at the end of the season, he
So
can freaking fuck off.
write it up lah. Write it off. I mean,
Yeah,
squeeze as much as we can from him.
squeeze,
Get as much T-shirt as we can from him,
sell,
and
and
then
then be done with it.
yeah, be done with it lah. I mean, no one wants
Enough
to buy
lah.
him, so we
Yeah.
just have to. I won't say cut our losses. We just milk as much as we can lah.
Yeah, and then now he's gone for the Nations League. Like he's playing against Czech and Spain, so he can make up for the for the games over there lah. So
Mhm.
now
Agreed.
freestyling.
But if
Now
you look at it, right, okay, just coming back to Ronaldo for a while. If you look at it, the past few games when United scored, you look at him at the bench, he does not look like he's sulking anymore. I think he just give up and just say, no, this I'm not going to be here. Might as well just go with the team. He was cheering, he was shouting, he was laughing, like that. So that's actually a good sign for me, I feel.
I think teams winning.
Yeah.
Teams winning. Everyone's like
And the team is
feeling,
playing,
feeling good.
yeah, the team is playing well. So I think for him, he was sulking last season because the team was playing like shit.
Very
And maybe
shit.
because Maguire is not in there.
Yeah, we have to be a bit braver lah with this Maguire thing. We need to sell him in January. Just sell him in January lah.
Sell him lah.
I mean,
Start
just be get rid
letting
of it.
go,
If he
man.
plays better in another club, man, good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, exactly. Good for him.
He's
It's
almost.
like Forlan.
Mm.
He couldn't score for us. When he went to Villarreal, he was scoring like nobody's business. Then when he went to Atletico, he was
Atletico.
scoring nobody's business. So I mean, sometimes we have no choice. Maybe
Yeah.
the player is just not suitable for our style of play.
Like I'm prepared right now, and I'll be shocked if it happens, but I feel it might happen that next season we even have a new goalkeeper.
I'm not
I feel
surprised.
this one seems.
I'm not
Seems, yeah, man, it seems pending, because there's so much talk about the style of play and how it doesn't suit, which is true. The guy he's a short stopper but no guts to play
Yep.
the football.
He doesn't come out and take the crosses.
It doesn't, like, very rarely. So
Very
it
rarely.
seems so more and more to me that. And by the way, they are one of the best shot stoppers with his legs also. He's very good with the legs in the world.
Mhm.
I won't be surprised, and I don't want to see him go. But I feel if a 30 million, 40 million bid comes in, we'll have to let him go.
Mhm.
Seems that Dean Henderson has burned so many bridges that he won't be back.
Yep.
That I'm worried lah who the next goalkeeper will be. Like, even if we have a high, playing goalkeeper. Hey, this is David fucking De Gea, man.
Yeah, man.
4 years in a row, player of the year, because he saved our butts. Everyone's saying, well, that's skewed because we didn't win titles. Instead, he's shown as a fucker. We could have been relegated.
Mhm.
That's why he's player of the year, of the season. We could have been relegated without him. So he's an incredible talent that I don't want to see go, but I have worry that he won't stay and be number 2.
Mhm.
Yeah. Those are.
The signs
Okay,
are
any
there.
thoughts on that? Huh?
The signs are there. The signs are there. You can see that, something is moving. Because you can see that Ten Hag, he I think in the defense, he is quite possibly the weakest link at the moment. I'm not saying the weakest link as in he's the one that's going to cost us the game, but among all, he is the one that is not the most in tune with the way we play, like you say just now. So the signs are there.
I think that the front four, even with Varane and his age and all that, seems to be playing well. We definitely need some backup there for him because I don't know whether he can go through the season and this fucking World Cup. And like I shared in our group there, everyone is doing what Pogba is doing now on the pitch when he's playing for France because that's why I also picked him as my standout player because I think deep down inside everyone worried that if Lisandro Martinez gets injured, okay, never mind. It's okay because maybe Lindelof can come in or
Mhm.
Maguire can come in or whoever the fuck else there can come in. But because Varane is there. But if Varane is injured
Mhm.
and Lisandro Martinez has to play with Maguire,
Back to square one, man.
we've seen what happened in game
Actually,
one.
we have not seen
Game one.
Lindelof and
Ah
Martinez.
no. Lindelof hasn't played at all. Alright?
Mm.
Has he played? I don't think
He's
he's
a
played.
Swedish captain, right?
Oh, is he? What a shit.
Yes,
Give
he
it, give it
is.
to Ilanga. I'm joking. Anyway, fucking give it to him. So we've seen what happened with Lisandro and Maguire, but Varane and Maguire is a different proposition.
Yep.
So I think that's why everyone is worried. I share those sentiments, man. Fuck, man.
Because
Don't play
Varane
injured.
speaks Spanish.
Hmm.
So that's and guess who's the middle person for everybody?
Who? The middle person?
Yeah, the one that so called the translator for everyone. He speaks in multiple languages.
Oh, Dalo.
Yes,
Ah, yeah, yeah.
he can speak Italian, he can speak Portuguese, he can speak Spanish, and he's speaking, of course, English.
English is A1.
So he was saying what they say he was shouting in Portuguese to Anthony. Then he turned to what you call Varane, either English or Spanish. He can communicate with the entire defense. So he's like the go-to person actually.
When
And
Spain,
he
like, he
yeah.
went to Varane, like, he went to anything like, puta de mierda. Fucking pinche mamon.
But I have to say, like I agree with you. Dalot actually one of the players that improved a lot, and he's starting to show his true worth as a right back. And I kind of like him because the guy is big as well. He's tall.
Yeah,
He's not
but
like
okay,
this
got speed.
puny fella. He bulky, got speed, and his
Running his,
aggression.
I see him running his ass off Sunday, and
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like, wait, this is like the Gary Neville all back in the day, man.
Yeah,
Running
man.
up, down, up, down, non-stop, like fuck, man, like Evra running. I was like,
Yep.
this is what I want to see.
Yeah.
And you need to mark this fellow so are better than you. If Shaw is so banged up and injured, then this young kid is coming fresh legs. That fuck,
Mm.
he's 19-year-old legs only, man. Those are
Yeah,
some
man.
young ass
No,
legs.
that's why when you look at the defense, you feel assured, man. If you feel safe, I don't feel nervous at all. I don't feel anxious. Even the day that when the team, we were like, when the other opponent teams are actually attacking us, I don't feel worried. Not
Speaking
like
of the
when.
game, let's talk on that game, the Sheriff game, because it didn't go live. The Sheriff game,
Mhm.
what I mean, look at the freaking stadium Ipo. I was like, what the fuck? Sheriff first 15 minutes were attacking us like fuck.
Yep.
But in that Paria pitch,
They
not
have
so
to.
nice pitch.
Yeah, the
It
pitch
was
was horrible.
wasn't
My
that
God,
good.
when the camera zoomed to the pitch, right, you can see there's
Yeah,
patches, man. It's like my
yeah.
playground.
I was surprised. It wasn't that great.
Mm.
I saw how I see how real football is played when they play on shitty pitches because the
Yep.
way the ball roll. Wow, these boys
Yeah,
got
it's
some class,
hardcore,
man.
man. Yeah,
The
yeah.
boys really good, man. Like the goals were nice. I mean, penalty, whatever, but it was a good penalty right down the middle. No issues, whatever. And he won the penalty fair and
Oh,
square.
you saw the relief on his face and everyone's face, when he
He's like,
scored.
finally, whole
He's like,
fucking
oh,
six
man.
games, 7 games.
Even Ten Hag was saying that we hope this will kickstart something.
Yeah, yeah. Who scored the second goal? I forgot. But watching that game,
Hmm.
I thought okay, man. Like we traveled all the way over there, and then game finished, we immediately flew back. It was quite good. I thought Malaysia Malaysia played right.
Malaysia played. Yep.
Yeah, I thought Malaysia one of the
The,
standouts
the
in that
the
game.
the full team actually played. The same full team played
Full
actually.
team, yeah. I thought
Yep.
Malaysia actually played quite well. This breaker now, I feel like I was wondering whether it's a double-edged sword not having football for 2 weeks.
Hmm.
But right now, I feel like it might be a good team because of let them rest, especially
Yeah,
Martinez.
because initially we were supposed to play back-to-back games, right? Like Friday morning one game, then Sunday one game, both weeks. So this is actually something good for us, lah. I mean, we still get some games. We get about Europa League. I can't get the hang of it. The Europa League. So we still have our game. So I think it's still okay for us.
Yeah,
It's good that we get some rest, lah.
I think it's good they get the rest. I honestly hope they don't play in their this matches. These are all these friendlies only, but they're not
Mhm.
really important matches. But what to do? I want to talk a bit about Todd Bowley and his his idea for an all-star
Mhm.
game. These fucking Yanks and their stupid fucking ideas. Clueless, all about the money.
It's all about the money, man.
People want to do all-star game. Stephen Hosenthal, the Southampton fellow Hosenthal,
Mm.
whatever he said, you don't need to make football even more colorful. It's already the most colorful game,
Oh,
to be honest.
it's the
It's
Premier League.
it's no He said like you already have apart from having all the matches and not and not be able to find the time. Who wants to see it, number one? And he's mentioning it because he wants to make the game more out there and all that. But he said we don't need it because the game is already. I said, wow, that's a beautiful answer, man. Super Yankees and throwing their money in
You
there. They
should have
want a commercial.
slam dunk competition as well.
Ah, fuck
Three
myself.
point competition.
Who can shoot the goal
Ah,
from one end to the other end? Shoot, let them hurt their knees and joints, do stupid shit.
Eastern Conference versus Western Conference.
Skills
Mm,
challenge.
mm,
Well, you want to do a tackle challenge? Fuck you. No, those fellas on their. I mean, the amount of money to spend to do it,
mm.
and then to beam to all the homes. That's where this fellow is looking at that money. But he's been fucked left, right, center. Where Klopp already said, well, for sure in this time. But there's four. They have 4 months off for the NBA, but here we don't have. So I'd like to really know his the way he wants to do it. He wants to. Yeah, I'm wondering where he's where he got the where you gonna find the fucking time to do the All Star game? I am so high, man. Shit, bro. Come on, lah. All Star, your face. I mean, the idea sounds fun to me. I'm thinking seeing a team with Haaland, Sancho, Bruno, Lisandro. Who are the other stars here? Whoever the fuck are the other stars, lah. I
Mhm.
also don't know. Like Gabriel
Mm,
Jesus,
I think
Martinelli.
most likely they'll pick from every team like how the NBA does lah.
Ayo, shit. No, NBA just the highest votes.
Mm.
Highest votes. Whoever has the highest votes gets
Oh,
in.
they changed it already, yeah? Okay.
Highest votes. So you can go and vote. So highest votes and then two commissioners picks.
Mm.
So I don't know how they'll do it here. If they do it highest votes and people start trolling, everyone starts voting for Hang Huang from Wolves, he'll get in. See how
Phil
stupid that
Jones will
is?
play.
Phil Jones maybe. I'll put Phil Jones, man. I'll put Phil Jones. I don't give a fuck. I just put Phil Jones. I just put
Phil Jones,
just to be a dick about it. So
Mhm.
for
Let's talk a
sure,
little bit about
at
Mason
this time.
Greenwood, man. I think the last 1 week there's some news about it. They say that he's actually still registered as one of the MU's under 13 under 13 under
Mason
20.
Greenwood, yeah, he went back in time.
Yeah,
He took the Mandalorian, the DeLorean, remember in time. Because he regrets his life
Mandalorian.
decisions. Mandalorian. He regrets his life decisions. Yeah, for sure. In this time, for sure you can do that in this time. But I'd like to know how it's going to.
Yeah, huh?
I'll,
Huh?
I'll, I'll work on that Klopp impression.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Huh? This
Huh?
clear,
Huh?
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 So you guys seem to be playing well as a team now with Lisandro in the team. And all that. Yeah, but yeah, this is clear, huh?
Huh?
This
Huh?
is this is clear, huh?
Huh?
Ten Hag, fuck, we gotta work on that. So, but Todd Bowley, man, Todd Bowley needs to cool down on the hot dogs and the mustard.
New lah, new.
Start drinking, start
You
drinking
know,
Guinness.
talk, the boy and the girl get together for the first few weeks. Hot lah, still hot, still hot. You wanna explore and try very different kind of things. You see,
Fucking, you guys, how rich people think. Damn,
yeah.
so I.
For him, it's like new lah, new lah. Eager.
What about the name change for Chelsea to London Cowboys? Yeah,
I almost choke on my water.
yeah, more than you believe. More than you believe. I'm happy right now. That if Chelsea change their name to London United next season, I'll be more than happy. More than you
London
believe. More than you believe. Let me work on my
Then
Pep
the
Guardiola.
logo will be a star, is it? The sheriff. It's just like the Moldova team sheriff. Their logo is actually literally a sheriff star. But the jersey looks quite cool. It's a black jersey with a star there. And I don't think so they have any sponsors, huh?
Who?
No sponsor.
Chelsea?
No, the sheriff.
No, I can't remember.
No sponsors. Just a sheriff star there.
God damn.
Cool, man. The black colors and all.
God damn. Did you see that? Did you see that girl try to get Ronaldo's autograph?
the
What
the,
the
the
fuck?
medical staff, right?
Fucking kampong bitch. Jesus. Bloody Moldova bitch. Suddenly he's Ronaldo walking off and then this bitch coming and get an autograph. Like, what? And I thought he's gonna like he's like, no, he was just telling her, okay, relax. Then she went. The fellow went there, Tana, one guard came and said, what the fuck you doing? Go and sit down.
Go sit down. Then he take out his things. Okay, he sign for me. So
But I tell you, Even organizer, I saw it on TV. I'll straight go into the stadium, call the bitch, and tell her go home. It's a fucking official. It's not a fuck. It's not a
Charity
preseason
match or
game
something.
or
Yeah, man.
charity match. This is for friendly. This is the official game, and that's the impact Ronaldo has all over the world. He's there. This bitch is screaming her pants. She's getting so wet watching him
Hmm.
the whole time he's here, and she couldn't control her urges. She actually went up to the dugout. How the fuck are medical personnel like this? Like, I
Hmm.
remember at one point I saw in the video, even at the not airport, somewhere in the media place, somewhere, some of the videos, I saw someone like try to ask for the autograph, and they were like, "Yeah, just hold up, bro. Now's not the fucking time, man." I think when they were about to walk out for the game,
Yep.
I don't know, maybe the one I was watching had those camera angles. It was ridiculous. We need to stop letting these fucking teams from Moldova, fucking Yugoslavia, and
Hmm.
fucking God knows which Timbuktu fucking country to play in this UEFA league, man. It's fucking stupid. They live they live in I don't know lah. They live in some bloody Kuno ass place
Uh-huh.
that seems so backward. That is fucking they do retarded shit like this. You saw that or not?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Fuck man, that was so fucking dumb. Okay. Anyway, I think on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you see this, remember to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're very close to that million. We're very close to hitting the million. You can be part of that million journey.
Hmm.
And also let me know your thoughts, man. Financial results just came out down there. Y'all can see what it is. The one that is most important is the last part, the net debt. That motherfucker hasn't gone down in 10 years.
That's not right, man.
And don't buy into that match day thing up by 1,000%. That one all some cockamamie bullshit fuck all. That I don't want to talk into. You all look at 1,000% rise. You think it's right? That's ass. All
Hmm.
right. Finance commercial, no problem. Up 11%. It's actually rubbish. It should be up more. Broadcasting, this is the worst, man. Compared to the others, we have lost about 8 to 9, almost 10 million because they broadcast 28 of our matches last season. Other claims also at 28 matches, they are about 10 million more than us. And all this money adds up in the end. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Even though we have a fair allocation. So yeah, really like it is. Total revenue up 18% is also bollocks. Total revenue so much up, but net debt up because the net spending hasn't been put up there. Okay, guys. So just read that. Let me know your thoughts.
Some numbers are just put there to look nice, lah.
And some numbers are not put there. That's why you gotta read between the lines.
Yep.
So anyway, right now at this moment for sure, I think the Manchester United are doing better. Yeah, under Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, for sure. And I think that us as Liverpool also, we might have a chance to win the title.